welcoming you all. In this video, I'm going to solve question number 33 of exercise 2.2 and chapter is compound interest. Let's see what is given. A sum of money is lent out at compound interest for 2 years at 20% per annum. Okay. Principal is not given, but rate is given, that is 20%, and timing is 2 years. Then compound interest being reckoned yearly if the same sum of money is lent out at compound interest at the same rate percent per annum. Compound interest being reckoned half yearly if it would be fetched rupees 482. Okay. More by way of interest. Fine. Calculate the sum of money lent out. Now try to understand what our question says. My question says that for same money as principal at same timing and with same rate, if we are going to find out compound interest annually and semi-annually, the answers are different. Compound interest semi-annually will be 482 rupees more as compared to the compound interest which is compounded annually. So I hope it is clear what is given in question. With the help of those data, we are going to find principles. So let's see what we are going to do. Let's C1 is equals to Ci when compounded annually. C2 is compound interest when compounded semi-annually or half yearly. Okay. According to the question, what is the relation between C2 and C1? Just now I have explained you that C2 is equals to C1 plus 482 rupees. What does it mean? Compound interest, when we will calculate compound interest, it is compounded half yearly, it is 482 rupees more than compound interest which is compounded annually. So we will use this thing for solution of our sum. Since time is 2 years and rate is 20%, for this case, for that compound interest which compounded annually, there is no change in time and rate, but for C2 which is compounded semi-annually, we will change timing, that will become 2 into 2 4 and rate will become 20 by 10, that is 10%. So first of all we will solve for C1. Therefore C1 is equals to P into, we will write the formula of compound interest, 1 plus R by 100 to the power T minus 1, big bracket close, P into 1 plus 20 by 100 bracket close to the power 2 minus 1, 25 ja 100, so it is P within bracket LCM 5 plus 1 square minus 1, this will be P 6 into 6, 5 into 5 minus 1, or it is 36 by 25 minus 1. So again we will take an LCM, 36 minus 25, so this will be 11 by 25 P. Okay, this is C1. What is this? This is C1. Okay. For C2 means when compound interest compounded semi-annually, again and again I'm repeating the line so that every line must be clear to you. Okay, for C2 T is equals to, just now I have explained you, 2 into 2 means for 2 years there are 4 half years because this is compounded half yearly or semi-annually, and rate will be 20 by 2, that is 10%. So what is C2? Therefore C2 is equals to, again we will rewrite the formula, P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power T minus 1, putting the values, it is 1 plus 10 by 100 and here is 4. Please see the values. Here we have written rate 20 because compounded annually, timing was 2, but here rate is 10 and time is 4. I hope it is clear what is the difference between both the compound interest, even if the time, rate and principal is same. So this will be how much? We can write it like this, LCM will be 10, so 10 plus 1 power 4, or 11 into 11 into 11 into 11 divided by 10 you may just write down 11 by 10 to the power 4. I just written as open form for some students are so slow learners, they become confused. I have seen that if power is 4 written, they just multiply by 4. So many things I have given last year. Those students are, I think, NIOS student. So for them, I am writing in detail all the things so that they can easily understand what is going on. Now, when we multiply 11 into 11, it is 121. And here is again 11 into 11, that is 121. And 121 into 121 will be 14,641. If you will do regular practice, you may memorize these data. For that, regular practice of mathematics is important. Okay, so 4 zeros minus 1. Now what? P LCM is here 10,000. Here is 14,641 minus 10,000. So 4,641 upon 10,000. This is the remaining thing inside the bracket. Bracket is open. So this is our C2. Now we will put this value of C2 and value of C1 in equation number 1. We will write it as equation 1. Putting values of C2 and C1 in equation 1. What will happen? First of all, rewrite the equation. So you must understand what I am doing here. C2, C1. What is C2? It is 4641p upon 10,000. And here is 11p. This was C1. 11p upon 25 plus 482. Okay, we will transfer it here. 4641p upon 10,000 minus 11p upon 25 is equals to 482. We will do the fractional subtraction. Before that, we will take p as common. So what will happen? Let's see. Now LCM will be 10,000. P we have taken as common. Now here is 4641 minus 4400, and here is 482. So this is 241 upon 10,000. P 482, 241 2 ja, or you just transfer all the number. So P is equal to 2 into 10,000, that is rupees 20,000. This is our answer. This was principal. Okay, so now try to understand. Again, I'm trying to explain you the question. Our question says that for principal 20,000, if the rate is 20%, time is 2 years, so the compound interest will be what? Something else, and C2 will be something else when it is compounded annually and when it is compounded semi-annually. And half yearly is always more than annually compound interest. Thank you, children. Bye bye.